I am reeling, spinning, and I am loving, thinking. All that is love, and there is no hierarchy of reality. There is no substance to the egoistic question of whether God loves the man more than the dog dog more than the ant more than the grass more than the stone more than the air. In one love each is the same, for the nature of God's love is unquantifiable just as the quality of his love is unmeasurable. All that is of one love. All that dwells in reality is of the same substance, the same origin. There is no differentiation amidst creation, between one created thing to the other, when measured in divine substance as creations born of the original ideas of the purest of the purest of the pure. It is all the same. Animate, inanimate. It cannot be said that God loves the human more than the grass, or the compound organism that is a society more than a stone. But it is so that all that is of profound love, and that profound love is all that is, varying only in definition. It is the same that a man cannot love his hand more than his eye, and his eye more than his toe, and his toe more than his arm, for all is of the man, the same substance, the same origin. And yet how infantile the human's depth of comprehension of love and self compared to that of the one God. All that is created, with definition, in quantity, relative quality and usefulness, are all manifestations of the one love that dwelt before time as the idea of God, and is now the idea made manifest in the world. The world, the house of time. Although every object known and unknown and all the spaces that are nothing more than negative objects are equally of love and equally loved, one creation is held in the highest regard, the humans. The humans that can think, be curious, dream, and exercise free will as functions of thought and free deliberations are those creations which God esteems because they are created endowed with the greatest capacity to acknowledge him, to seek him, to discover him, and in so doing demonstrate their adoration and their gratitude through their own experience of joy and their creation of happiness. It would do well for us to know that we are that which gives God the greatest pleasure. The grasses please, the birds please, the quarks please, gamma rays please, all by their existence, though they are dumb to the realized celebration of the great God and able only to behave and be as beautiful as originally conceived, without will, without discerning, without adoring. They please because they are the creation of the mind of God, different, chaotic, tragic, splendid, and glorious. But we hold his greatest esteem, for our minds are as nimble as our limbs, and our wills as rigid as our bones, and our eyes as big as our thoughts, and our imaginations as powerful as all our muscle combined. We are the grandest celebration, because we need not celebrate if we choose, and because simply being is not enough for our passage, as it is for the vine, or the flower, or the frog. We dance because we choose to dance, while the grass dances involuntarily on the wind. we are surely without estimation in the curious eye of God. We are the pinnacle of why creation was created. We are the only ones on the earth designed to discover the hidden treasure, and to fall down prostrate in humility, and to rise up in exaltation, at once made frail and powerful. And for all our glory as the creation able to discern the created and the Creator, we are not loved more than the wildflower, the star, or the poison, for we are all the same substance, all of the same origin. That we have overestimated our value as measured in our estimates of God's love is the condition, the error, of a society existing in the house of time. It is an illusion, for when we depart to then which was before the house of time built, we will find the dissolution of all substance, stone and spirit, swimming in the same great ocean, neither with definition, both void of separation from the one love, all and each no longer the objects of love, but each and all the one love itself. We share an extraordinary commonality with all that is seen and all that is unseen, and all that is known and all that is unknown in the house of time. That all that is of one love, and immeasurably precious and alike, is the reality of existence. Nothing is that was not created, or was not the natural generation or product of the created. And creation and all that is, was, and shall be created, was held within the uncontained idea of God in non-existence before in the beginning, before time, before physics, space, and energy. If one is sad or reluctant to relinquish one's throne as the most loved of creation, that one mind is still too small, for it can only conceive of relative love, i.e., loves greater and loves smaller, and thus has not glimpsed at nor grasped the notion of profound love. Suffice the ego to know that the human genre is the source of God's greatest joy and greatest pleasure. Let the ego know that He does not love us less, but that He loves all profusely. I am decorating, singing, and I am adoring, praising.